Welcome back to AI Royal Creations. If you've logged into Hedra recently, you've probably noticed they changed the interface. Again. I just made a full tutorial about a month ago, so instead of doing another deep dive, I wanted to make a quick update to show you where everything moved, how to find the lip sync feature, and the difference between Hedra Avatar and Character 3. If you're looking for the complete walkthrough, don't worry. I'll link my full Hedra tutorial down in the description. Now let's jump in and get you up to speed. Well, all right, let's jump right in. From the Hedra homepage, click the sidebar to expand it. It's right at the top of the left-hand menu. Then click Video. Once you're on the video page, click the Avatar tab at the very top. Under that, you'll see Models. Go ahead and click it. You'll notice there are quite a few options now. You have 2 Hedra models, 2 Kling models, an Omni-Human model, and 2 Veed models. But today, we're only looking at the 2 Hedra models. Let's start with Hedra Avatar. Go ahead and select it. The first thing you'll do is upload your starting frame. Next is Add Speech. You've actually got several options here. You can generate a voice directly inside Hedra using ElevenLabs, with both V2 and V3 now available, or Minimax. You can record your own voice, upload an audio file, or even reuse something you've already created. For this demo, I'm uploading an audio file I made in ElevenLabs using a custom voice that I created. If you'd like to learn how to create your own custom voices or make text-to-speech audio in ElevenLabs, I'll have both of those tutorials linked down in the description. And yes, you still have the option to trim your audio. It's still right here, along with a few other handy options. Now, right below that is the prompt box for special instructions. I get asked about this all the time, but honestly, I never use it. So we're just going to skip it. You absolutely do not need it to get excellent results. Next, choose your aspect ratio. All the standard sizes are here. Since I'm creating a YouTube video, I'm choosing the YouTube landscape option. For display resolution, I'm keeping it at 720p. Leave auto set to auto. That simply matches the animation to the length of your audio. I'm also leaving it at 1 generation. Now you'll see the Generate button. It'll show you exactly how many credits this generation will cost. You'll also see an estimated generation time. In my experience, it usually finishes faster than the estimate, although that depends on your plan and how busy the servers are. Don't worry, I'm definitely not going to make you watch another loading screen. All right, our first video is finished. Let's download it. Now we're going to create the exact same video one more time so we can compare both Hedra models side by side. And here's the best part. You don't have to upload everything again. Just go back to Models, switch from Hedra Avatar to Character 3, leave everything else exactly the same, and click Generate again. Once it's finished, I'll play both videos back to back. First, Hedra Avatar, and then Character 3. Watch closely and see which one you think looks better for your own projects. Today, we're comparing Hedra Avatar and Hedra Character 3 using the exact same image and voice. Watch closely and notice the facial expressions, lip sync, head movement, and overall realism. Both models create amazing AI videos, but each has its own strengths. By the end of this quick comparison, you'll have a better idea of which one fits your content style and creative goals. Today, we're comparing Hedra Avatar and Hedra Character 3 using the exact same image and voice. Watch closely and notice the facial expressions, lip sync, head movement, and overall realism. Both models create amazing AI videos, but each has its own strengths. By the end of this quick comparison, you'll have a better idea of which one fits your content style and creative goals. So, can I actually tell a big difference between the two? Honestly, not really. I do find myself using Character 3 a little more often, but I honestly think that's just because it's become my default. The results are so close that I really don't think you can make a bad choice here. Now, there is one feature that's worth pointing out. Hedra Avatar is built to handle longer talking head videos, up to 10 minutes in a single generation. I haven't had the chance to test a full 10-minute project yet, so I can't say how it performs over that entire length. But if you're creating YouTube tutorials, presentations, online courses, or any other longer form content, that feature alone could be a huge time saver, since you may not have to split everything into multiple clips. Now I'm curious, if you've tried both models, let me know down in the comments which one you prefer, and more importantly, why. I genuinely love to hear about your experience. And that's really all there is to the new Hedra interface. Once you know where everything is, it's still just as easy to use. If this video helped you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future AI tutorials. And if you found something new in the update that I didn't mention, let us know down in the comments. Until next time, keep learning, keep creating, and keep reigning the AI royal way.